What is up, my friends? Jesse here with Just Man Sports Cards. Thank you for joining me. We're going to go over the Sacramento Card Show. It's the largest running card show, I think, in California. A guy named Steve runs it. It was yesterday, Saturday, from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. It's about an hour and a half drive for me. I set up as a dealer, and we'll show that shortly here. I had to leave. I woke up at 5:40 a.m. and got there around 7-ish. Left here around a little after 6. Could have probably slept in another 20 minutes. Setup was pretty easy, so I'm getting a little better at that. Second time that I've set up at the Sacramento Card Show. Probably did a little better this time. You'll see the table that I had. The main problem with it was just lighting. Was not good lighting. So I've learned from that. Other dealers were telling me sometimes they bring extension cords and extra lighting just in case that is the case. And then at the end of the video, I'll go over everything that I sold, the financials, if I made money or lost money, and my general thoughts. All right, let's jump into it. What is up, my friends? Gonna set up at the Sacramento Card Show. Wyndham at 7:30. You can hear the traffic's pretty loud. Came around, people are unloading. This is everything I brought. Just one 8-foot table. So we'll start getting set up. Trip 1. This is what we're taking in. So got it set up. We're right outside the door. So definitely a better spot than I was before. 2 tables. There'll be a table down there. So it's good that I got here ahead of time. It's 8 o'clock, so still an hour before the show. Everyone's setting up. Last time I was in that back corner. I don't think that was a very good spot, so hopefully this works out better.
James, the awesome YouTuber, Desmond.
Appreciate the deal, James, man. Thanks for being the first customer of the day, man. Great seeing you and great meeting you. It's like 15 minutes before the show.
All right, sounds good. So you want to deal with it? I'm going to talk to Dion.
Lots of dollar boxes here. Lots and lots of dollar boxes. Dollar boxes for days. Some wax. People are still setting up with 15 minutes to go.
But we talked to them a couple of years ago.
Some more wax. There's like a back door where you can come in. Vintage. Mixed with modern. This guy always does non-sport with mixed with sport. Some older boxes, baseball, football. More vintage. More dollar boxes. And that was about a third of the tables right there. Dion here setting up. Some older stuff here. Real old stuff.
So it was funny. No, I was going to say.
Modern.
They take the chance on the $20.
That's right.
Mystery packs.
Okay, bye.
Plenty to see. So I'd say this is probably 50% vintage. People still setting up.
Nate. Yeah, what's up, bro?
This guy has got books. I actually bought a $2 book off of him.
you got?
241.
57.
So the show's starting to die down. This is pretty typical of a card show. They stay busy till about 2. So you come out of the main room, and this is where I'm set up. We moved the showcase. That seemed to help traffic. So here's the financials. I kind of wrote everything down as I was selling it, trying to take pictures of certain stuff. And then I reorganized everything so I would have a little better idea of how I did tracking. I definitely could add stuff labeled in the dollar boxes a little better just so it's stuck out. Lighting, I could have done a better job. I thought I had a better mix in the case this time I showcased. Last time I didn't have a good mix, so I had a little more interest there. Maybe could have put a little less Tiger Woods out, but I thought that would be hot, but it turned out okay because I did sell a Tiger Woods cards. So we'll jump into it. And I mean, another thing is it's just easier to make money on the bigger cards, and this is what I'm slowly trying to work into. Just for the first 2 years, I collected on the lower end, and that's just what I felt comfortable. So this is a lot of the inventory that I have, but I've slowly moved up the ladder. I had some $15 slabs you saw in the video. I sold 3 of those. Basically, that's just a break even. That was my grading cost, and it probably didn't include the cost of the card. So I just call it break even, not a loss. It's better to have that money in hand, and then hopefully someone's happy with that $15 slab. I sold a Star Wars box. It was like $19.99 wide vision. I had bought that locally here for about $45. So I made a $20 profit. You don't see those at all on eBay. So the guy was actually really, really happy about that. Okay, I had some $2 packs. You maybe saw that on the table. The Batman's all that I really sold. I sold 4 of those, $8. My cost in those is about $1 a piece, so just a little bit of money. I have a little bit of Pokemon left around. Sold a $20 slab of that, the Charizard PSA 8. Yeah, not much money there. Shaq Intense. I've graded a lot of these, so this guy bought both these cards. So as you can see, I'm really just hopefully passing on value to the collector and not making a huge profit. So I definitely appreciate the support on the channel. If you can like and subscribe, it definitely helps. Brady PSA 9, the guy said he sold on Whatnot, and so he was just looking at something he could maybe make a little money off of. Bo Jackson PSA 9, this was numbered to 49. It's called Prime Signatures, $60. I bought those cards. I bought 2 of them raw and graded them probably 2 to 3 years ago. So I'd been sitting on those for a while. And then Bo Jackson's, his market has came up a little bit. Jordan Shredder's gorgeous card, break even there. Heidi Nomo, Metal Universe, gorgeous card. I had it marked at 35. I probably should have been a little firmer on the price because I had the card on 55 on eBay, and I had 5 watchers. So could I got another $5 out of this? Probably, but happy to get the card in the hand of someone. He seemed like he really liked the card, and this is a pop 5 with only 1 higher. Star Wars low-end cards, 1977. I sold 2 of those to the same gentleman. Mahomes PSA 8. It was numbered to like 149. It was like a 3rd year card. Not much margin in there. Prism Football. I had bought this at Walmart recently, and I was just going to see if someone really wanted it, and they did. The Tiger Woods was the big sale of the day. It was in the red shirt. Cool pose from his rookie year. I just told the guy if I had it marked for 300, but if he could find a comp, I would match it. He found one for 108, and I sold it to him for 105. And then the dollar box, I call it dollar boxes, but I have like $1, $2, $3, $10 cards maybe some $12, $14 cards, but nothing much higher than that, and 50-cent cards. This was my biggest number at the last show too, was just from those boxes, and I had expanded the boxes this time. So instead of having 2, I had 4. So not much profit there. So that's my total profit. Table was $50. So that's 167, and I threw in the gas. And then so it was my girlfriend and I there. So you're looking at making like $6 an hour or something like that. But it's all good. It's a learning experience. Seeing what people collect, stuff they pass on, stuff they ask about. It's not a huge sample size, but I feel like it does help you as I am an eBay seller. So to kind of get into the mind of the collector, I am a collector myself. And so a lot of people are after the cards that I'm holding myself. So it's an interesting dilemma, and you can see the psychology behind the collector and what really drives prices, who wants it and who's willing to part with it. And then some people subscribe to the channel there, so it's cool that I had the QR codes. I definitely appreciate those folks that subscribe to the channel, and thank you for joining on the journey. And I hope everyone's had a fabulous weekend, and I will catch you later.